Hello everyone and welcome back to more WoW leveling. That's right, it's back again. I was gonna do some Midsummer Fire Festival stuff today because that is started up. It's that time of the year again, but I forgot we're at the end of the Draenor quest chain, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to Hearthstone out of this. I don't know how to get back from this, so we're just gonna keep going with this. So we need to kill 10 enemies. I was like, what are we killing? Oh, enemies, okay. And Taskmaster Guran. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I might actually do a separate Midsummer Fire Festival video where I just do some Midsummer Fire Festival stuff, because that's just, it's just become such a fun thing that I enjoy, and I really don't know why. And I've been trying to like piece it together, you know what I mean? But I think some of it's just a combination of real life stuff and in-game stuff, if that makes sense. I don't know. There's just certain things. Listen, I'm a very like nostalgic person, I've come to realize. Like when I talk to other people, or even like when I do the Cox and Crendor podcast, I brought this up with Jesse. And I guess he doesn't have these types of moments, but he doesn't have as many of them, but like I get so many nostalgic moments. Like I'll look at the way the light hits something when I'm driving, you know, like it'll be like 6 p.m. on a random day, and I look at the way the light hits the trees, and I'm like, dude, this reminds me of like this specific moment from the past. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm just a really nostalgic person. And it, you know, not in a way where I'm just constantly like, man, I miss the past, you know what I mean? But just, because, like, you know, I still enjoy being in the present. Like, I enjoy making new memories and doing new things and all that stuff, but just my brain is, it has a very, I don't know, whatever it is, it just, it constantly gets reminded of the past from certain things. And I don't know if that's a common thing, or if it's like a certain personality trait or something, but I don't know. And the Midsummer Fire Festival is one of those things where it just reminds me of the past. So, anyway, how's it going? Whoa, that was unfortunate, because I think I had to go kill the guy over there. Wait. Oh. Never mind. I had to kill this person. Wait, it said I killed him?
The only one fighting these monsters.
All right, I guess I killed him.
We must hurry.
All right, time to escort these. Or wait, this is Urel.
With his
I forgot this is how you meet Urel back in World Wars of Draenor. All right, so let's head on out. Yo, by the way, can I just mention that this is the new mini map, right? I don't even know if this is because I have add-ons, but like there's no calendar? Because I was gonna look up here and click here to be like, oh, Midsummer Fire Festival, and there's no calendar, but when there is a calendar, I don't know why there's none here. It just so happens that like,
I see your friends in the chamber up above. I think I can get there safely.
Cool, that was like the easiest escort quest. When there is the calendar, they shrank the button down. Like, it used to be this size, like the Dragon Isle summary size, and now it's like a really tiny thing. Like, what? Like, I don't know. I don't like that. I like the big calendar button. I want to click it and see events. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yo, level 39. Let's go.
Without the others. All
right, nice. We have to go kill Ungra. So let's go do that as well. It's another thing I've been, this has become less WoW leveling and more just Crendor rants about the philosophy of life. Which you know, I think a lot of people kind of get that as they get older, right? Not like a midlife crisis, but more like a midlife realization. You know, or a midlife look back. Maybe that's part of what the nostalgic feelings are about. But, oh, wait, what was I just saying? Oh god, no, I forgot. I would say it's because I'm getting old, but I would have did this like 10 years ago. Alright, let's turn this in. Slay Cullen. Okay, I think this is the end. I think this is the last quest we have to do. Let's go.
Stop that orc from opening.
Stop that orc.
We will return with help.
All right, sick. Wait, are we... Somebody else is fighting him? I'm here. Oh yeah, this has become me ranting about stuff. That's what I was talking about. And I think, you know, you go through like a process. So when you're younger, you know, let's say even like high school, right? You're a kid, you're just like, you're becoming an adult. You're not an adult yet. You're like in that hybrid stage of like, I'm a kid, but I'm becoming an adult. And then you're trying to discover yourself, right? And so I think right after that is when I started making WoW Machinima, right? And that's when I started discovering kind of who I was. And I was like, yo, I love making videos. I love, you know, creating things that other people enjoy. And I loved that process of like putting videos out there and other people seeing them and getting that feedback. Because like everybody always creates stuff and then they get like their mom or something that's like, good job, and you know what I mean? But I was like, I want random people to like see this and enjoy it. You know, like people that don't know who I am to be like, wow, this video was good. And of course that opens you to hate people that are gonna be like, this guy sucks, but that's just part of it, right? Like, whatever. And then, you know, you kind of grow through that, you slowly learn who you are, what you enjoy doing, whatever, and now, I think in my early 30s, you kind of just, like, I've kind of settled into who I am at this point. And it's weird, because, like, now that I've settled into who I am, I'm like, well, I just keep doing what I'm doing then. You know, like, you gotta get to that point where you're like, all right, well, I know who I am, I know what I enjoy. Like, you know, I like Warhammer, I like, you know, I do my YouTube and streaming and podcasting and all this stuff, and like, you know, because some people, they're always like, oh, but, you know, I'm working this 9-to-5 job, and you know what, I just want to work my dream job. I can't even talk dream job, but like, I've kind of already done my dream job, and I'm still doing it. And so I'm like, all right, well, I guess I just keep doing it. And it's not a bad thing, but at the same time, there's like this weird part of me that's like, is there like something else I'm gonna do? Like, am I gonna write a book? But I'm like, you know what, I don't need to do that. I think there's this constant thing of society, like putting pressure on you to be like, you have to constantly be achieving goals. Even in this game, like, achieve your achievements. Like video games, they have achievements, but it's like, you know what? Sometimes it's okay to just be like, I'm content. I think there's a line between being content and wanting to achieve things, because some people become content when there's like, you shouldn't be content, right? Like, you're like, you know what, I live at home and I'm smoking the weed, right? And I'm just content all day, right? And you're not doing anything with it, right? But at the same time, then there's people who are workaholics. And they're constantly working, constantly trying to achieve new things and do more things. And it's just work, work, work. And you don't take the time to just sit there and appreciate what you have around you. And I think you just need a balance. And really, a lot of life's just about balancing a lot of different things. It's about balancing your social life and your work life and your family and your friends and everything. And just kind of just going along for the ride. And I think a lot of people struggle with that. And I mean, even especially YouTubers. There's a couple of YouTubers I watch, not even gamer YouTubers, where like they're constantly making videos of like how I'm trying to find myself, or I'm trying to learn how to be more social, or I'm trying to learn how to, you know, realize like this is okay to be like this way. But they always make those types of videos to the point where I'm like, are you sure? Like, it's a lot of times when you make videos like that, it's because you're talking to yourself. A lot of people see those videos as, oh, this YouTuber's trying to educate me about this topic. But as somebody who's done this for, God, 14 years now, like, a lot of times you make videos because you're talking to yourself, right? And it's almost like those people just keep talking to themselves. And you just have to hit a point of acceptance where you're like, yo, dude, it's all right to not be perfect, or it's all right to not have to like constantly work, or it's all right to, you know, have emotions and different feelings and stuff. Like, I don't know.
What good are a handful
Where are we right now? This has been, I've been going, this is a powerful Crendor rant, man. All right, Ren Blackhand's here. This is what happens when I just wanted to come online and do some Midsummer Fire Festival, and I was like, man, we're stuck in Draenor. But you know, Draenor's still all right. I think I wanted to rant about this because this is one of those things where people have probably been watching this series for a long time, right? Like, it's been a decade. You probably used to be in high school, or, you know, maybe just got out of high school when you started watching this, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you're in grade school. And then no matter where you were, you're probably at a point where you're an adult with responsibilities and stuff now, is I guess what it boils down to. And I think everybody goes through this. You know, they're in different types of ways. You know, obviously my life is going to be different from someone else's. I just leveled twice in like 10 minutes? What is going on? This is breaking stereotypes and everything. Everyone's like, dude, you've been leveling for forever. But I just got 2 levels in 10 minutes. That's pretty nutty. And I have master writing? Wait, how do I even get that? I have talent points? There's too much going on right now. That's another, sometimes there's too much going on. Anyway, that's been your Crendor rant of the day. I don't know. I feel like my main point is that I've hit a point in life where I'm just content, and I enjoy being content. And I see a lot of my fellow YouTube, Twitch, whoever friends that just aren't content. You know what I mean? They're just constantly wanting to do stuff, even in real life. It's like I kind of get the best of both worlds, or the worst of both worlds, the way you put it. You know, I have friends working 9-to-5 jobs. I have friends, you know, overworking in the YouTube or Twitch industry. I have friends that are, you know, still trying to make it bigger in the YouTube Twitch industry. They're like, I just have to keep grinding, man, just keep grinding. I have people I know that are in real life that are like, oh, I really just want to do YouTube or stuff. And it's like, there's so many different things happening. And I think you hit this point of realization of like, it's like I don't even know what I'm saying. Happiness, I was gonna say it's like happiness is a choice, but it's really not. Happiness is like a set of chemical emotions going off in your brain or something. Or not chemical, but like, there's like chemicals and shit going off. Happiness is something that can last for like 5 seconds, or it can last for like a lot. We're just like a set of emotions. A set of emotions? That doesn't make sense. We constantly are changing emotions, right? And people constantly strive for happiness. Like, I gotta be happy. But I think happiness is the wrong wording. I think people just want to be comfortable. You know? Like, people just want to be comfortable. Like, people just want to be like, I don't have to worry about bills. You know, because that's the big thing. Like, people be like, oh, you know, just do this. It's like, well, the main thing, like, people don't want to worry about bills. Like, you gotta pay off stuff. There's like money. Right? Like, for example, we had like a sewage backup back in November. That shit costs like $3,000 to get done, right? And you're like, oh, cool. You know, and then people just be like, especially if they're like big streamers and stuff like that. They're like, oh, dude, just like, you know, I needed time off. It's like, I can't take time off. I gotta pay for this sewage shit. You know, that's the weird thing that happens with big streamers. And like, when you're really big, I'm not talking even like, you know, me or Jesse or like any of my friends and stuff. I'm talking like the top of the top. They're just like, I just needed a break, so I went to Hawaii. Like, I wish I could do that shit. To the point where you're like, man, I need a vacation. I'll just go to Hawaii and then like come back and stream for a day. Like, okay, you can't do that. Like, we gotta fix this sewage thing. We gotta, you need new windows. You need, you know, some other shit's gonna go wrong, right? And then like your car breaks down, your tooth hurts, you gotta get like a root canal or a crown. That's like $1,000, right? It's just, I think that's the big thing, is you start getting overloaded with all these bills, and then you get credit cards that back up. I don't care about the cinematic. Fine Gunnar, all right, let's do that. And then you're like, okay, well, how am I gonna do this? And that's when people just start getting stressed about money, and then, you know, you listen to like all these big streamer YouTube people especially, or like just other people don't have to worry about it. Like, just, you know, just sit back and breathe. Like, okay, let me breathe for a minute. All right, that was fun. So is that gonna pay for my bills? So, you know, there's so many different people going through so many different things, and you know, those same people, they might have issues as well that can't be fixed by money, right? Like, they may be depressed, like, and sure, that fixes your bills, but at the same time, you know, you can be depressed from other issues, like family issues or, you know, like whatever it might be, right? So that's why I try to not judge anyone at the same time, because you never know what people are going through. But at the same time, it's also fun to judge. People love judging other people. No matter, I think there's different tiers of judgment, right? There's people that like go all out in criticizing others, and then there's, you know, like light judgment, like that guy's kind of weird, right? There's different tiers. Where are we? Okay, we're doing this thing. All right, why am I, dude? This has been like the Crendor soapbox, man. And I really just blame the Midsummer Fire Festival not being accessible from Draenor. I really just blame Draenor, is what it boils down to. Why did I decide to do Draenor? We got the keg. Also, whoever designed this literally, it looks like I'm drawing in Microsoft Paint right now. All right, let's do this. All right, I gotta swap subjects. We're going all out here. How's it going? Let's talk about something. If you haven't seen, I've been making a lot more pointless top 10s, and it's been a lot of fun, because as much as I love live streaming, which I thoroughly do enjoy live streaming, but it's been really fun to do more YouTube again, and kind of focused creative YouTube, because there's like YouTubers where it's like, you won't believe what Blizzard just did, or like, oh, Blizzard at it again with this thing, or like, wow, big gaming news thing, or like, oh, drama. Like, I don't care. Like, a lot of the YouTube I watch nowadays is like kind of not like educational, but like I was gonna say hobbyist educational. That doesn't make sense. Like casual educational. Like, for example, I watch a YouTuber called Company Man talk about companies, and I'm like, cool, I learned about this company. But, like, I didn't have to, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of that type of stuff. These stinking BlackRock cowards think they're humiliating me. They're just making me angry. Obtain the shackle key, okay. And so with Pointless Top 10, like, obviously back in the day, I used to make Pointless Top 10, and it was more of a parody back then of top 10 lists, and that's kind of why I did the format how it was, and I would kind of do it really fast, and it was, you know, like, well, my Pointless Top 10, blah, 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 and I did a whole list, and it was making fun of people that did top 10 lists. But as time has gone on, and I've kind of just mellowed out as a person and in general, and my tastes have changed, and I've really just enjoyed kind of taking the time to stop and look at, you know, stop and smell the roses, as they say. I've been like, you know what? I think it's more fun to just kind of learn about stuff, right? Like, learn about things in World of Warcraft. But I still don't like the typical format of pointless, or not pointless, but like top 10 lists of like, and number 9 is this thing, and blah, blah, you know what I mean? And so I kind of just like having fun with it. And that's what Pointless Top 10 has become. It's just like a series where it's more of a carefree, fun look at 10 things that I really enjoy on a topic. And it doesn't mean they're the best, it's just the things that I like. And that's why there's still people being like, you forgot this in the list. And I'm like, no, I didn't. It's a cool thing, but it's not in my list. Also, did Larry die? He did. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Dude, I just leveled a 3rd time? This might be a WoW leveling record. I've leveled 3 times, and all I've done is rant about the most random shit. All right, sick. Larry's back. Let's go up here. We got the key. You're flying through levels. Let's go turn this in. So that's why I've just been enjoying it a lot. Little known fact, Toaster Woman actually films all the Pointless Top 10s, which is a lot of the times when I say Pointless Top 10s, I say we've been working on, not I've been working on. So how it works is I go out and I compile the list, and then I give the list to her, and I'm like, yo, these are the things that I want on the list, and then she films them because she's much better at filming than I am. If you couldn't tell from the past years and years of me filming things and then replacing stuff with my like Microsoft Paint and just terrible shots. She's actually good at filming, so she films it, and then after she films it, she gives it to me on like a USB, and then I take all the clips, and then I wing it in terms of like audio. So I have all the audio, I'll look at the clips, and then, you know, if there's like a funny thing that happens in the clips, I might include it. But otherwise, I just look up stuff about the thing that I enjoyed, and sometimes I just learn on the fly. Like, I'll be like, all right, I wanted this bridge on the list because it was cool. And then all of a sudden, I like learn a bunch about that bridge that I never knew, because I was like, all right, well, let's talk about it. And I'm like, shit, dude, that's crazy. And then I'll literally start the pointless top 10 and be like, dude, this shit's crazy. So I've really enjoyed doing pointless top 10s, which is why they've been coming out like weekly at this point. And we've done a lot. I might actually even go back and redo some of the older pointless top 10s to like the more modern format, because there's a lot of stuff I think I probably just glanced over or didn't really do. Oh, that was easy. Dude had like 2 HP left. Let's run up, pick him off. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Some people have been like, are you gonna make machinimas and stuff again? And like, I could, but I really do enjoy more of the educational format, even if that education is about World of Warcraft things. But I say, you know, at this point, like, one of the things I enjoy about that is you don't actually have to know, you don't even have to play the game currently in order to know a lot of this stuff, right? And I think that's really cool. Like, you could have not played the game for 5 years, but if you watch a pointless top 10, you'll still learn something, because even if you've played in the past, you'll kind of know, like, oh, I've seen that, you know, when I played back in the day. And even if you haven't played back in the day, you'll probably still learn something. Like, oh, interesting. I know that, you know, I know what this, like, boar looks like just from watching this video. You don't have to play the game to know about a boar. But it does help. So that's one of the reasons I've really enjoyed doing a lot of pointless top 10s.
Tank coming over the rise.
Tank coming over the rise. Dude, if I level again, it's gonna break a record. I think we've already broken a record, but yeah. All right, here we go. Keep shooting, take them out. I actually had another idea for a video where it was called, like, what did I call it? I wrote it down on my phone. Kind of like late night WoW walks, where I kind of just walk around and rant about stuff. I think that'd be really fun. I don't know. There's a series called Late Night WoW Walks, and just walking around, even if it's classic WoW or whatever it might be, and just walking around and just talking about whatever it might be, ranting. So that's an idea on the table. Well, a nice thing with the Midsummer Fire Festival this year is the trading post. So I think that's why I might do a separate video on the Fire Festival, not with WoW leveling, because I can just do the trading post stuff in that video and just do it on another character, but we'll see. It'll probably be easier to do it on a higher level character, but come on, here we go, 191. I think I have to kill 3 tanks still. Uh-oh. What's going on? Let's finish this. All right. Let's go. This is it. I think we're at the end here. Press the main cannon. Failed. Oh, there we go. Whoa, we've done it. We broke the portal. Unbelievable. What a this is probably gonna trigger some like YouTube copyright strike. We're not watching that. All right, a taste of iron. The home stretch. Get to the docks. We're off. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woohoo! How much time has gone by? 25 minutes. Oh my God. Time flies when you're ranting about random shit. Let's go. Let's go. Get me out of Draenor. Dude, we actually, look at this. We are about to level again. You gotta be kidding me. 4 levels? At this rate, I might actually hit max level. I won't. Somebody out there's like, please, no. At this point,
Where now?
I almost just never want to hit max level. You know what I mean?
Ships at the end of the road.
It would just feel wrong. Or maybe if I'm like 95 years old and I'm like, this is it, the end.
Outsiders.
Level
This is
195.
We will find you. We
Here we go.
will be waiting for you.
We will never be slaves.
Your ogres.
And now we can do it. The moment everyone's been waiting for. We can build our garrison. I know back when I started this WoW leveling, everyone was like, man, when is Crendor gonna build his garrison? Even though it didn't exist yet. And now, finally, we have to build that garrison.
To the home of the Frost Wolves.
To the home of the Frost Wolves. And scene. There it is. We did it. We actually finished the Draenor intro quest. And you know, when I started the series, I was like, you know what? It'd be really fun if we just like read the quests and like really got into the lore. And listen, at this point, I do not care about the Draenor intro quest lore. I'm not gonna lie. Meet Duratane. All right, sick. We go meet Duratane. Let's rat up. Let's go.
Mentioned the Frostwolf chieftain.
So yeah, I still don't know why I have no calendar thing, but it's whatever. Wait, is it even smaller now? Wait, hold on a sec. This has to be an add-on, right? Tracking. What? This is like the size of an ant. Like, let me click my calendar, everybody. Like, who's gonna find that? I couldn't even find that. I had to like actively search for it. Dude, I swear to God, some UI designers are like, I'm like, do these people actually go to school? You know what I mean? Like sometimes they're like, oh yeah, we designed the UI, and it's like the worst UI I've ever seen. This is one of those instances. Like, what is this? Why is this so small? Literally a UI for babies. All right. I need to go back and click him. Duratane, sick. Ride with Duratane. All right, let's go. Let's ride on up.
Pledged to fight the Iron Horde.
Cool, man. This just reminds me of the WoW movie, and the WoW movie was like, is pretty okay. I don't know, some people really liked it, but I was not a fan. I really enjoyed when they did the Murloc reference. There was like a couple references I was like, wow, it's like the video game, but whatever. All right, riding on up.
Very well, stranger.
Very well, strangers. Here we go.
I will not turn away then.
Probably turn this in and be done, because I don't want to farm my garrison materials right now. It'll be a fun next episode, just getting a bunch of garrison materials. All right, here we are.
This land is
This is it.
like Azeroth.
Also, we did level again. Plant the Horde banner to claim the land. All right, this is it. Let's claim this land for Zaluzara. We've done it.
I can open up a portal to Orgrimmar
Yes.
only briefly. Reinforcements.
This
are
is where
standing
we
by,
shall
I
build
hope.
our garrison.
The very best.
All right, he's opened the portal. Here come the goblins. Hey, we're here.
You're
Larry, wait, did he
trusting
die
a
again?
goblin
No, he just
to
left.
be your foreman?
Man,
Laszlo
this is
here
great.
oversaw the
Well, Larry,
construction
we
of
got
Orgrimmar.
4 levels today. And now we get to build our garrison next time. Are you excited?
What
Not
a
really. I
reason
wanted a
to-
Midsummer Fire Festival episode. But whatever. What are you going to do? Hey, that's right. What are you going to do? Is a great question. See ya.